Hey guys, welcome back. I am so excited to be filming today because I just felt like I was never going to feel like myself again. You don't know how excited I am to be sitting here and filming because I just been really enjoying filming again. I just feel like my new little setup that I have right now is just so easy to just get right to filming, and the lighting from the window, the natural lighting, I think it's just all coming together and I really love it. So I just look forward to filming, and I missed it. I did take a couple of days off because your girl ended up getting COVID again for the third time in my lifetime. So yeah, so I'm feeling a lot better today. I want to say the past like 2 days I was just sleeping like nonstop, like literally 40 hours just sleeping. And that's what I needed. That's what my body was telling me I needed, and that's what I did, and I listened. And now I'm starting to feel like more myself. I'm not tired. I don't feel like sleeping. I don't feel like laying around. I have energy. So if I still sound a little like nasally, that's probably why. I'm still recovering. I'm still quarantined. But yeah. So besides cleaning and doing laundry and catching up on house chores, what better way to spare some time than to just film for YouTube? So in today's video, we are going to be doing a almost full face of Milani. I have done this video in the past, and I love Milani products. It almost feels like you're getting like super high-end makeup, but like more of an affordable price. Since then, a lot of new products have got released, and they're all really good. So let's play with some Milani makeup. Some of it is makeup I already owned and tried, and then there are some products that are going to be first impressions. So let's play. Alright, so the first product that I'm going to go in with to prime is the Milani Glow Drops. It's a radiance boosting serum. This product is supposed to have electrolytes, coconut water. So it's supposed to be like very nourishing. Alright. This product just feels so like moisturizing on the skin. I just love how hydrating it makes your skin feel. It does give you a little bit of a tacky base too, so it's gonna help grip your makeup. All right, so for my base, I'm gonna jump into this product now. I know this product doesn't get a whole lot of love on the internet. It is more of a lighter coverage product, and it reminds me of my, oh my god, now I can't remember. It's not QVC. QVC is the network that sells things. What is it, QMC? I don't know. I will post it like right here. It reminds me of that. Like, it's a good dupe for it. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit more lighter coverage, this does add some glow to your skin as well. So it's really depending on what you're looking for. This might be a little bit too dark for me, but because it's a little bit more sheer, I might be able to get it to work. This is a hydrating skin tint. 210 light to medium. It does have 29% squalene in it, electrolytes, coconut water. I wish that this had a pump, because I just wish all products had a pump. So I'm just going to use a Laura Lee Los Angeles brush. This one is the L24, and it's a little like kitten paw brush. So to make things even better for me, I was giving my daughter a bath last night, and I ended up pulling out my back. Well, I don't know what I did. I think I strained like a muscle or something. I don't think I did anything too serious because I'm not like in super like bad pain. I don't have like a fever or anything. I need to like bring this down my neck a little bit. I was rinsing out her hair. She was like in the bathtub. She was playing in like a bubble bath, and she had conditioner in her hair, and I was rinsing out her hair, and I just heard this like pop, and I'm like, what in the world is that? And right when I heard this pop, it wasn't like a super loud pop, it was more like I felt it, but I did hear it a little bit too, and I'm like, what in the world? Right when that happened, I started feeling like just this pain going up my back. And I was like, oh my god, what did I do? And I just stood still. I gave it a minute, and I could move, but like I could tell that if I like did anything like that put strain on myself, that it was gonna hurt. And so I called my husband and I was like, babe, I'm gonna need you to take Liana out of the bathtub and help me like get her dressed and stuff. Like, I think I did something to my back. And so I was just kind of like taking it easy, and then it was like almost felt like sciatic pain, I think is what it's called. Sciatic pain. Like, that's what it was starting to feel more like, because it was like in my lower, like in my like right lumbar part of my back, but then it was kind of going down to like my butt cheek in a way, and like almost my leg. Like, it was going down versus going up, you know. Like, when I first felt the pop, I kind of felt it go up, but the pain and the pressure was kind of going down. So I just took it slow yesterday. I'm like, wow, this is 30, huh? This is I was like, I really need to get into just really moving my body and working out more, because I'm popping and cracking over here and I'm only 30 years old. All right, so next I'm going to use the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer. I love this concealer. This is my second one. I'm not going to use this one today, but I did want to shout it out. This is from Milani, of course. This is Supercharged Brightening Under Eye Tint. I love this for the under eye, for like your no makeup days. You can of course put this on like under your concealer if you feel like you're going to need more coverage and you just need a little bit more correcting. But I just love this on its own, and I feel like it creases a little bit after you apply it, but once you dab out those creases, for me anyway, I'm usually good to go. I will, like, if I am wearing right now like this tint and I don't want that much more coverage, I will just go ahead and apply this and call it a day, and boom, be out the door. Today we are going to build up the coverage a little bit, but I really love this and it's so affordable. This is in the shade Medium Beige 135. So I'm just going to put a little bit in areas that I want more coverage. So I'm going to put some at my So Creamy. Give my under eyes just a little bit more brightness and life, because I feel like COVID just sucked the life out of me. I'm going to go in with the Conceal and Perfect 01 Rose, and this is like a under eye brightener. So this is nice to go over top of your concealer. They do have like a peachier one that you can probably put like underneath, but the pink one I like to just put over top, just like right there. These are like messy, just so you know. Right in that inner corner. And I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I can, and it's pretty bomb. So before we set with powder, I'm going to cream contour. So this is the liquid contour in 02 Ginger. This one is like my perfect shade. Now that I'm feeling better, I feel like I have to like adult today. I do have to make an appointment at a dentist, because I've been looking for a new dentist and I finally found one, and I just had to call and make an appointment, and I just been like dragging my feet on it. I just like, I don't know, I've never had anxiety about going to the dentist before, but now I'm like all of a sudden like having anxiety, and I'm just like don't want to go, but I know I need to go, and it's so annoying. I also have to do my taxes. I'm hoping to get that done today too. I just do it online from home, so no excuses. I can do it, but I'm always like, I don't have time, and now it's like, girl, you have all the time in the world right now, so you can do it. How are you guys when it comes to your taxes? Like, are you guys like get it done as soon as you get your W-2s, or do you guys like wait until, what is it, April 15th? I don't remember, but I feel like I am a procrastinator when it comes to anything adulting that I should do. I'm sure my husband loves that trait of mine. I do like this. This is more of a bronzer shade on me versus like an actual contour, but I mean, I'm here for it and it works and I do really like it. I'm sure if I use 01, that would be more of a contour shade. It'd be a little bit more lighter and it looks a bit cooler tone. But I rather have the shade that looks a bit bronzier because sometimes the cooler tone shades look a little bit muddy on my skin tone. So I really like this one. So we're going to do a powder blush today, but if you are looking for a cream blush, Milani does have really nice cream blushes from this line. This is the Cheek Kiss, and it's just in this type of container, and I love it because what normally for this, I either take a sponge or I'll take a brush and just dab it in and put some on. So I'm going to not use this today, but these are really, really nice. If you do want a liquid blush that's less pigmented than these, then they do have ones in like a squeezy tube like this that you can just kind of squeeze out on your hand and put it on, and it's more sheer, so it is a little bit more forgiving if you are just kind of getting into it. But I did want to shout these out because these are really nice. So this here is actually their Cheek Kiss liquid blush highlighter in the shade Luminoso. So Luminoso is a very popular shade from Milani, and they finally were like, you know what, let's like piggyback off of this and create a really cute collection. So I think they reformulated their actual blush as well because it just looks less shimmery in the container. I don't know, I could be wrong, but as I was watching people put it on, it just looked a little bit more pigmented and just less like shimmery. So I'm excited. It comes in the same packaging as the brightener and contour. They do have highlighters in this packaging as well. I do have a highlighter from them. I think it's the 01, I think. But I wanted to try this one out today. So it is the same packaging. It has the same like spongy thing, and you just squeeze it and it just comes on out. All right, so since I have cream on my face, I'm just going to apply a little up on my where I would put highlight because it is a little bit more highlighty. And I'm deciding what I want to, I think I'm going to use my sponge and just kind of, but I'm just going to take that same brush that I used. Ooh. Okay. So what I've noticed, if you want that pigment to stay, and I don't know if it's going to stay for a long amount, like long hours, but if you want the pigment of the Luminoso Peachy shade to stay, blend it in with like a little brush, and that pigment does stay behind. It looks really, really pretty. But over here, it didn't, and I just used my finger and the sponge, and the glow was there, but the pigment kind of disappeared, which was weird. So I'm kind of just using that brush to kind of put it back. I'm just gonna put a couple dots on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna like, I don't know, try to, I feel like if you do it with your finger also, it gets like a little splotchy. The pigment, I don't know, a lot of people are saying the pigment disappears. I do see like it doesn't stay super pigmented like an actual blush. It is more like a blush topper, but in person, you can see the pigment on my cheeks. But it's more like a blush topper kind of pigment. So there you go. I don't know if you guys can see the difference between over here where it's just glowy, where over here I rubbed it in with, I dabbed it in with a brush, and it just held on to that pigment more. All right, so I'm gonna use the Milani Make It Last Setting Powder. This is in the shade Translucent. I'm just gonna use this for under my eyes. I have not used this powder before, so I've heard that it's a really nice powder. It's not new. It's been out now for some time. I'm just gonna use like my sponge and I'm gonna set matte. I do like how brightening, but also how smooth. Can't believe I haven't used it sooner. Ooh, and it feels really like smooth and silky too. Now to set the rest of my face, we are going to be trying out the Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Powder. I have not used this powder, and I think this is new, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if there's different shades, but this one's in 01 Translucent. So you have like this like lid that like protects the powder from not coming up, and then you pull it up. I'm gonna use a little like smaller setting brush just so that way I can kind of see where the powder's going and what is happening. Wow, it does take up. That shine goes bye-bye. I really notice a difference. Like, I really do. Like, can you guys notice a difference between the powdered side and the not powdered side? Like, hopefully you guys can. Those like pores like basically almost disappeared. Guys, how have I not tried this powder yet? I'm just going to touch up my bronzer just a little bit. So I'm just going to use the Milani. This is the Silky Matte Bronzer in the shade 03 Suntan. And I really wish that they came out with more like shades, because 03 I think is the darkest that they have. So I'm like, what? Like what? Like how is my skin tone the darkest that you have? And it's more of a cooler tone too, so this works a little bit better for your like your bronze tour. Okay, so next we're gonna jump into the blush. The famous Luminoso. Wow, look at that, beautiful. Okay. Wow, the kickback. Has it always been that bad? Okay. It still has like the glow that we love, right? Because we do love the glow from the Milani blushes, and like, you know, the Luminoso glow, like that's one of the things that we love about it. The thing for me was that sometimes it just looked too metallic-y, right? And not enough pigment. So yeah, it just looks less shimmery in the pan. You still get that nice glow. So just be a little cautious with getting it, you know, too close to where you might have pores or texture, because that will show up. So I'm just gonna take a little bit more of that blurring powder and just kind of dust it over that blush a little bit. Because we don't want those pores to be saying hello to the gods. So I don't have a brow pencil from Milani, so I'm just going to use my Maybelline one really quick, but then we will come back because there is a new brow gel from Milani that I do want to try. Alright, so to set the eyebrows, Milani came out with this clear, it is Stay Put Liquid Brow Wax. It's long wear brow lock, and yeah, it's supposed to be 16-hour hold, which is insane. So this is what it looks like. So I am very excited to give this a try. What this does. I do like that the brush is small and doesn't look like a mascara wand. And it does like fluff them up a bit. As you can see, like this brow, I had it like whoop, and then after putting the product in, it kind of just made them like fluff up a bit. The only thing I don't like is how it, because I'm usually like fill in my brows first and then go in with the gel. I might need to start going in with the gel first and then just kind of fill in where I need it, because I feel like it's just moving around the brow pencil. So far, so good. I don't know how it's going to wear, if I'm going to get like any white flakiness in my brows, but so far, I do like it. Alright, so for eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Milani Ungilded Most Loved Mattes palette. Like if you just need a all matte eyeshadow palette from the drugstore, look no further, okay? Just thought about this too. Another good primer from Milani. Like, they have a lot of good primers. I'm sure they're all like really nice, but I haven't tried them all. But the BFF SPF primer is a really good one too. That one's really nice because it's moisturizing, but it has SPF in it. So in the summertime, if you're just looking for a boost in your SPF or something that just plays well with makeup that has SPF in it, that's a really good one. And again, it's really affordable too. So before I go in with mascara, I'm going to set my face. So I'm going to be using the Holy Grail, the tried and true, the setting spray that everyone just continues to talk about. The Make It Last original setting spray from Milani. My Walmart had the small and the jumbo. I took a big leap and grabbed the jumbo because I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like it. So I have not tried this yet, surprisingly, and I just want to know what the hype is about. I have tried their Make It Last SPF setting spray, and I did like it. It did make my makeup last. It gave me a nice dew, which they do have a dewy setting spray as well. The SPF one does give you a nice dewy look as well. The only thing though, I liked it because it had SPF, and I'm like, I can refresh my SPF with it in the summertime. The only thing though that makes me don't want to buy it again is it smelled like celery. It smelled like celery juice when you sprayed it. Oh no, this one smells so good. I do like the way that this smells, and I like how my skin looks, and I like how it sprays. So did I find finally my Holy Grail setting spray from the drugstore? I have tried quite a few different drugstore setting sprays, and they're all like, okay, but they're not like my top tier favorite. I'm so excited. So for lips, I'm going to use the Sephora lip liner. I don't have a nude lip liner from Milani, surprisingly. The one that I have just doesn't really go with my lip color that I chose for today. So, and then this lipstick is in the shade 410 Pleasure. I don't have a mascara, so I'm just gonna, from Milani, so I'm just gonna use the Maybelline Sky High. I'm gonna use the combo of the primer and the mascara. This is the final look, and I just love how peachy and bronzy it looks. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, as well as if you are not part of the family, go ahead and join, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. That way you will be a part of the fam and get notified every single time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending some time with me today. Until next time, bye!